William Keem, good morning. What's up, Mike? Aaron B. All right, B first this time. Monogamous player, what's up? Aaron B. William Keem, what's up? Morning. All right. Chris, what's up? Oh, Kime. William Kime. All right, William Kime. And you know, you're right. They say when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That's a rule. So I should have said, I should have been saying that. Because the I comes, no. See, it is confusing because the E comes first. So based on the rule, I was right. But you say your name rhymes with time, so it's William Kime. All right, whatever you say, bro. Demani, what's up? Any tips on messaging women? Messaging women for what? My tip is always to be as straightforward as and honest as you can, and just do it with a little bit of style. That's my tip. Message in general, message women, be straightforward, be honest, but do it with some style and pizzazz. So don't just say I want to fuck. Say I want to get you naked. I want to make you feel heights of ecstasy. Say some shit like that. Joe Blast, what's up? Morning. Steve-O Baby said, what's up, Miles? Went for my morning walk while listening to some music. Good for you, Steve-O Baby. Call me Jay. Salute, salute. Joe Blast, what's up? William Kime. Demani. Massaging? Nigga. Oh, massaging? Nah, go look that up, bro. Nah, I ain't got no tips on that. Cause how am I gonna what tips can I give you on that? Use coconut oil. Shout out to Monogamous Player. Use coconut oil or use shea butter or something like that. And what else? They say you should always keep in physical contact. So if you're doing something else, try to use one hand and keep one hand on her body. Good morning. But there's this Instagram page called End Back Pain. End how to it's just called End Back Pain. One word, End Back Pain. And they always have little tutorials on massaging the back of the neck and couples massages and all that type of shit. So go over there. Midwest Leedy, get them likes up. Darius, salute. Miles, Demani, thank you. Yo, let me tell y'all the story, bro. Let me tell y'all the story, son. So I had sparring last night, right? I had sparring last night. So But my coach set me up on some other shit, bro. Because me and my coach, we spar, we spar at like a good 50, 60%, depending on the round, sometimes even 70%. But we do 12 rounds with 30-minute breaks. 30-second breaks. 12 rounds, 30-second breaks. And we go at a decent pace. And we've been doing that for a while. So he knows that I have a decent motor. So you know what he did? He set me up to fight two young dudes. One 19, I think both of them was 19 years old. But they're like some clients of his that they just starting out. So bro, he got me doing all 12 rounds. And these dudes are alternating, taking breaks every other round, and I'm doing all rounds. Bro, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, bro. It was ridiculous, but it made me stronger though. I appreciate it. But man, it was a challenge. Now, he let each one of these dudes do 5 rounds. And then there was this other kid. This other kid saw what was going on, and he came in talking about, yo, can I go a couple rounds against your man? And my coach was like, yeah, but we just working, right? We just taking it easy. It's sparring, but we just trying to work. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. And he was like, no, we good. Bro, this nigga came in trying to hurt me. This nigga came in trying to wild out on me, bro. Like, cause he would do this thing where he would put his hand out. He would keep his arm out to try to like distract me with a jab arm and lead arm in my face. So I would knock it down. I would knock it down and parry his arm and catch him with a jab. So when I would do that, I would land a punch. This nigga opened up on me and tried to go crazy on me. And we did 3 rounds. So I ended up doing 13 rounds altogether. Cause like I said, I did 10 rounds with those other young dudes, 5 each. And then I did 3 rounds with this kid. And he was older, he was taller, he had more reach, and he could punch. I mean, I'm bigger than him, you know what I'm saying? So his power wasn't enough to like knock me down or knock me out or nothing like that. But he had decent power, more than the other 2 that I was doing before, that I was fighting before. So because some of these young boys, they don't really understand what sparring is. They don't understand like it's about, trying to improve your skill, trying to feel out the other person. But if I landed a punch, he would get mad and try to fucking explode on me and go crazy. And my coach was watching this. And he was like, man, he was like, yo, calm down, bro. But he just kept doing it. Cause I would land nice clean punches. Cause I take my time. Plus I was tired as shit fighting all them other rounds back to back. You understand? And on top of that, he was on some scavenger shit because he was hyped to come in knowing that I was tired and he was fresh. And just as like to look out for me a little bit, my coach told him to jump rope and shadow box for like 2 to 3 rounds while we was waiting, while I was, doing rounds with the other 2 kids, with the other 2 young dudes. So he came in with this big smile on his face, like he was ready, bro, on some scavenger shit because he knew I was tired. And the nigga was trying to duff me out, bro. He was trying to fucking take my ass out. I don't know what it was. I don't know, maybe because I'm older, maybe because I'm bigger. Maybe he felt like, he was probably just young and overzealous. But the nigga was trying to take me out. And when I would land clean punches on his ass, he would get mad and try to fucking, let off on me. But I kept him in check because after he did that like 2 or 3 times, he blew his fucking load. He blew his load and he ain't really have no jab. He wasn't snapping his punches, nothing crisp, nothing. He ain't have no real skill, bro. He was really just on some scavenger shit trying to show off in the gym. So we did the 3 rounds. And mind you, I was tired, bro. I looked at my because I had my fitness watch on. I was in zone 6 for 45, damn near 46 minutes. Kid you not, I was in zone 6. And zone 6 is a heart rate of 160 or better. So understand that I was in zone 6 for all of those rounds, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all, I'm not the six-pack nigga. I'm not the great physique nigga. But my fucking cardio tolerance, my cardio threshold is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Especially for boxing. But anyway, so what happened was my coach went over to after we did our 3 rounds and I was tired as fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was done. I was finished. And he was like, yo, Miles, you did 13 rounds. I was like, 13? He was like, yeah, you did 13 rounds, bro. Good job. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe I did 13 rounds. So anyway, plus we did jump rope and shadow boxing before that too. So anyway, my coach came over to me and was like, yo, man, I don't like the way he did that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. I'm gonna have to show him something before he leaves. So he went over to him and was like, yo, how you feel? And the dude was like, I feel good. I feel like I could do some more. And my coach was like, all right, I could give you 3 rounds if you want it. And the young boy made the stupid mistake of saying yes. Yo, my coach put on a clinic. Like he didn't hurt him or nothing crazy, but my coach picked his ass apart super early and shut his bitch ass down and taught him a lesson for coming at me on some scavenger shit, bro. That shit was ridiculous. And my coach was holding back. And the kid had a mouthpiece and headgear. My coach had just gloves on. Fucking took this nigga apart, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I shared a story to say that you gotta have respect for any situation that you walking into, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have respect for situations that you're walking into. Cause let me tell you, it happened to me before. I was super overzealous coming into a gym once, and I was going super hard at the sparring and hitting niggas real hard. And and one of the dudes in the gym, he made me take a knee and gave me an eye jammy. You understand? That's how hard he hit me. Because he was looking at me like, yo, why are you hitting so hard? And I was like, damn, I ain't even realized. And I apologized, and everything was cool from there. But this kid, he was on some different shit. He was actually angry. He walked away. He went in the locker room, put on his clothes, and left and all this shit. He was mad. You know what I'm saying? But that's because he was disrespecting the situation. Because everybody was there just, jabbing, tapping, just to make sure we was doing the work, doing combinations. I mean, we was keeping the punches honest, don't get me wrong, but we wasn't trying to unload on niggas, trying to hurt niggas, you feel me? But that was a crazy experience, man. Anyway, let me see what's going on in here. The man who is says, salute Game King. Please said, what up, Miles? Dokla says, Miles, stop complaining. Call Me J said, coach threw you into the dungeon and said, survive. Yo, real shit, bro. I felt like, yo, it was crazy. Like when I got home last night, my nigga, I couldn't even sleep. My body was so sore. Big says, Miles, that always happening to me at my boxing. I always try to hurt them back. Well, my coach took care of his ass for me. Even though, like I said, I caught some really clean punches on him, some really clean jabs, a couple of hooks and punches to the body, a lot of jabs and crosses to the body. I was catching him because he was leaving his body open the whole time. That's how you know he was headhunting the whole time, bro. That's why his body was open the whole 3 rounds he was messing with me. His body was open because all he was doing was headhunting. He was doing that Lennox Lewis where, you keep the jab out and then when you see the opening, you punch with the other hand. That's all he was trying to do. Coach, in boxing, you got to use your mind even more when you're tired. Facts. I definitely learned that yesterday. Mr. J said, this live different because I can't close and listen like I always do. Steve-O says, Miles, why do women like to complain to other guys about other men? Because this happened to me Saturday while I was celebrating my niece's birthday. Excuse me. Why do they like to complain? I don't know. Who was complaining though? You said you was at your niece's birthday, but who was complaining? What are you talking about exactly? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Your story don't really. I can't really say. I can't really tell nothing from your story. Like who was complaining? Your aunts, your cousin was complaining to you about another guy that they were seeing. Like what's the situation and what were they saying? Anyway, Fat John said, "What's up, Miles? Everyone in the chat, what's up?" Duke Luck said, "It's not necessary. They like it, but how they are. In most cases, if she does that, you in the friend zone." Mathis has taught him a lesson. Yeah, my coach definitely taught him a lesson. D Money, yo, what up? Sivo, thank you. Her Sisu was up. Yeah, 13 rounds. 13 rounds. Ridiculousness. 13 rounds got that cardio threshold up. Mathis, LOL. Well done, Miles. Miles Tyson. I like that. I like that. That's what's up. Chris said, if a woman is not down for simple things like walks in the park, feeding the duck, she ain't for me. There you go. Lemmy says, what's good, Miles? How do you make out with those young? How did you make out? Well, yeah, I just told the story basically. But overall, I did pretty good. Like my coach was telling me to work on keeping my range correct, meaning that if I'm not attacking, that I need to be out of their striking range. So I was doing that a lot better. My defense was a lot better. My jab was a lot better. I was I was being real patient to try to see the openings, shit like that. I was cutting off the ring, making sure my footwork was right and making sure I was keeping them where I wanted them in the ring, and of course there was a big lesson on energy conservation and pacing myself. Cause the fact that they were taking breaks and I was staying in the whole time, bro. Imagine for a 41-year-old dude fighting two 19-year-olds and then doing 3 rounds with another 20-something-year-old. Like, bro, crazy. That was definitely a physical challenge, man. Definitely. Mathis says, I love going to the body myself just because it's a way easier target. Yeah, especially when they headhunting the whole damn time. Especially when they headhunting. It's like it only makes sense. Please, says Steve-O Baby, was she complaining about you to the sucker, or was she trying to treat you like the sucker, talking about her other guys? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. His story, I can't really tell nothing from his story. Global Product said, did you like my lyrics? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Global. Steve-O says, she was texting me Saturday and she said that this guy won't leave her alone and that he keeps calling and texting her. I just told her that it's not my problem because I'm not her boyfriend. Okay. But what kind of relationship do you have with her that she felt like she could text you like that, though? Morning. That's the question. I mean, why would you have to tell a girl that that's not your problem because you're not her boyfriend? What kind of relationship did you have with her? Natural Salute said Javante or Ryan. I'm going with Javante, man. I'm going with Javante, really. But I'm really just I'm just trying to see an entertaining fight, really. I don't want nothing to be too one-sided. I want it to be super competitive. Morning. Duke Luck said, in that case, it's different. It was from my comment from your previous video, got to get paid. Okay. While they focusing on the head hunting, they forget to keep them elbows low. Yep. Them body shots will slow you dodown. Exactly. Monogamous says, in the near future, Could you see yourself possibly hosting a Game Kings convention in Houston, Dallas, or San Antonio in the years to come? Um, yeah, well, actually, I was talking to somebody the other day who they have a men's group in Houston, and I was telling him that when he's ready to hit me up, cause I'll come do a talk down there in Houston. So if he actually hits me up, I forgot who it was, man. I think I was on Two Dapper's show the other day. I think it was with Two Dapper, and I was talking on the show, and I think he was in the chat, and he asked a question or whatever. But yeah, if he hits me up, if he sends me the email to set it up, yeah, definitely. Definitely. But see, guys, you can't just have conventions any and everywhere, You gotta, it has to be strategic because a lot of money, time, and energy goes into making a convention or a seminar, bro. And if you're in a city where people in the city are not really messing with you, or people are not gonna come out, it might be it won't make any sense, is what I'm saying. You understand? So we did the one in New York because we got a lot of fans in New York. And then we invited East Coast Game Kings. And now we're doing the other one in Vegas because, Vegas is Vegas. People going to come out to Vegas. And we're doing guys from the West Coast on the Vegas joint. So everything is strategic. You see what I'm saying? So, but if there's a need for it, if guys want to reach out and actually bring some dudes together from the Texas area, I'll do it, definitely. I don't have no problem doing that. But it has to make sense. It has to make sense. Because people's like, oh, hey, Miles and Lucario, you think you might come out to Oklahoma? And it's like, is there a fucking, there might be one or two dudes that watch our content on YouTube, but how many people in Oklahoma is really going to come out to a seminar? You feel me? And how many people are going to travel to Oklahoma to be at the seminar? You understand? So it got to make sense. It has to make sense. That's all. Global said, Miles, I really like your advice these days. I'm grateful for your insight. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for checking out the content. Mathis says, might be slow starting out, depending on tank, but it should be entertaining. All right. It might be. Okay. Respect to the chat from Joe Blast. Duke Lux, what up? Joe Blast, Duke Lux, monogamous player, respect. Please says, in my opinion, it's good that she feels protected by you, but bad that she expected you to do something. Monogamous said, facts, I understand. Everything has to make sense. Bruce says, you can count on me for Texas, bro. You can count me in for a Texas seminar. Joe Blast said, Game Kings 3 seminar in Mississippi. Facts, bro. I'm not going to Mississippi. I ain't going to Alabama. I ain't going to none of them states where it's a sundown state. South Carolina, hell no. Virginia, hell no. You will never see a fucking Game King seminar in any of those fucking states. I'll tell you that now. It's not happening. Good morning. Yeah, I ain't any of them fucking states where you gotta have a green book. No, sir, it's not happening. Bunch of black men at a convention in a sundown state. They come through and arrest every last one of us for no reason. Like, what you goddamn niggas over here doing? Talking about some goddamn game. Cletus, get the rope. It's not happening. What about Miami or Orlando? Yeah, Miami's cool. I know people come out to Miami. Maybe Orlando, but if I'm gonna do it in Orlando, I might as well do it in Miami. and probably try to get Myron and Fresh to come out, something like that. But I know cats will come out to Miami because it's Miami. You know what I'm saying? Joe Blast, please. Matthew says someone mess around and not make it back home. That's what I'm saying. And be like, yo, what happened to such and such? I saw him at the seminar, but after that, I ain't see him anymore. Fucking crazy. Oatmeal said, watch y'all trying to do with what y'all trying to do with our daughter. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a dating seminar. You guys trying to figure out how to impregnate our daughters. It's a dating seminar. You guys trying to run your game on our daughters. We'll see about that. Cletus, get the goddamn rope. Lemmy says, you following the playoff miles? I kind of want Sacktown to take it. Yo, let me tell you something. Draymond Green already know that they not gonna make it. That's why he acting like this. Draymond Green is he's a good person to have on the team, but sometimes he be deciding the fate of the team, whether he knows it or not. Like that, remember last time when he got suspended and they let LeBron James and them win? I'm telling you, man. Draymond Green know that they're not gonna win this year. That's why he acting out like this. That's why he got suspended. But yeah, Sacktown, they looking good, but they're not going. I don't think they're gonna make it past the next round though. But who knows? They got to light the beam. Global Product says, how would you respond if I met you in Penn? If that happened, I will buy you a drink or lunch, show my appreciation for all the game you have shared for free. All right, bro, I'm gonna hold you to that, man. If I meet you, you better buy a nigga lunch. And just know that I don't eat no bullshit, bro. We gotta go to a steakhouse or somewhere nice, you feel me? I'm an expensive date, okay? I don't do drink dates or coffee dates, all right? We gotta go to a steakhouse, 5 stars, okay? Jasper, get him. Exactly. We're gonna have ourselves a hanging tonight. Yo, y'all niggas. Yo, y'all crazy. Lemmy says strapped on my dude ribs. Oh, stepped on my dude's ribs, exactly. Yeah, Draymond crazy, bro. Warriors gonna win tomorrow. They'll be all right. I hope so. His passion for the game comes off as overly emotional. Yeah, Draymond is he's a good emotional and spiritual leader for the team, but sometimes it could be it's like a double-edged sword. It could be a bad thing just as well as it is, just as much as it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing as well if he's not controlling his emotions and doing things in good faith. Because a lot of bullshit Draymond Green do is not in good faith. He might act like, he's just trying to play hard and play with passion, but it's not necessarily in good faith all the time. And sometimes you could tell. And what he did to homie was not in good faith. He didn't have to step in his chest like that. If somebody grabbed your leg, then just fall. He could have just fell. And if he fell, then it would have been a foul on Sabonis or whatever his name is. You feel me? If he was actually being smart, but he wasn't doing it in good faith. He wanted to hurt that man. You understand? So I don't know. Anyway, Oatmeal said, when you gonna teach us some recipes? Soon, man, soon. William Kime says, thank you. You and Lucario teaching not charged or unmatched women on the daily. Amnesia, facts. All right, guys, listen, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Lucario and myself, we will be doing the next installment of the Bad Boy Show podcast on Patreon. So if you want to be a part of that, go to patreon.com/Mr. Lucario. We will also be doing the Money Game Show on the Lucario Motivation channel. All right, so make sure y'all look out for those two things. And right now we have the Game Kings 2 Seminar NYC video out. If you're already on the memberships, then you already have access to it. You could join the membership and have access to it, or you can purchase it. You can purchase it by itself. You can hit the link tree in my Instagram, or you can go to MrLacario.com and purchase it over there, man. All right. So it's just 4 hours of straight game, bro. Because we got every Game King doing a speech, and then we have the Q&A portion, which is very extensive, and it's a lot of game in that, a lot of super deep game in that, man. So make sure y'all check it out. Steve said, my bad, Miles. When I hear gossip, I try to ignore it the best of my abilities. Don't have high blood pressure, though sometimes I get nervous, and that's when my blood pressure goes up. All right, yeah, watch your blood pressure, man. That's you don't want that to be an issue in later on in life. All right, guys. All right, but anyway, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Have a great day. Be good to yourselves, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm crossing over to Instagram, so come over there if y'all want to continue the live. That is Miles in the Game on Instagram. All right.